how to disassemble a PC with me. Thing we're going to do, wear your lab jacket. Make sure you're wearing shoes on your feet to prevent electrical shock. Then touch the ground in order to discharge yourself. To the sea. First things first, begin by disconnecting all cables connected to the motherboard. When I'm done with step 1, step 2, screw all the screws which hold the power supply together in order to take out the power supply. Finally took out the power supply. Next, disconnect the SATA cables. Here they are. Next, remove the memory module that is the RAM. Then I move on to the next step, which is unscrewing all the screws holding the hard disk together, and I gently pull out the hard disk drive. Here we have the hard disk. Then I move on to unscrewing all the screws holding the motherboard down. When you're done, gently pull the motherboard away from the computer case. Now here I just go ahead and assemble the PC with the motherboard, put the screws that we're taking out. So basically, to reassemble the PC, all you have to do is basically carry out the steps, but beginning from the last step upward. After installing the motherboard, I go ahead and put the hard disk drive back in place and fix in the screws. Then I get the RAM and put the RAM back into the RAM slot. As well as put the SATA cables back into their various slots and reinstall the power supply. And that's all. Hope you understood. Get ready for part 2. First things first, download the VirtualBox. Here I've already downloaded, as you can see, VirtualBox, right? Depending on the specifications of your computer, you have to surely download additional things in order for the VirtualBox to work. I had to, for example, I had to download this program, Microsoft Visual C++ redistributable, for the VirtualBox to work. Then choose the OS you want to install. I'm going to be installing one right here. So we open the VirtualBox. Click here, create new name. I'm going to be giving it the name of the OS that I installed. Then specifications, hardware, it's good where it's at. The memory, the hard disk, nah, it's too much. Put it at 16. Everything is fine. Now you click on power on and wait for the VM to load, and when it's finished, you're done.